Throughout the day, Minjai found excuses to speak with Jasmine. Nothing inappropriate, nothing obvious, simple conversations. He learned she loved reading. He learned she enjoyed mentoring young entrepreneurs. He learned she spoke intelligently about business, economics, and leadership. Each conversation left him more intrigued. None of it made sense. Why was a maid discussing international investment trends better than some executives? Why did she carry herself like a CEO? Why did she seem more educated than half his guests? Questions continued piling up in his head. Then came the luncheon, a gathering attended by some of the most influential investors in the country. One executive confidently dismissed African markets as unstable and unimportant. Several guests nodded. Jasmine happened to be serving tea nearby. She remained silent. At first. Then the executive made another inaccurate statement. This time she couldn't ignore it. Actually, that's no longer accurate. The entire table turned toward her. The executive frowned. What? Jasmine calmly explained recent economic growth data, emerging industries, infrastructure developments, consumer trends. By the time she finished speaking, nobody interrupted. The executive blinked. Where did you learn all that? Jasmine hesitated, then smiled. I read a lot. After she left, the table exploded with questions. Who is she? She sounds like a consultant. A consultant? She sounds better than a consultant. Minjai remained unusually quiet, because something deeper was happening. Admiration, respect, and feelings he hadn't expected. If you've ever been underestimated because of your appearance, background, or job title, comment below. The most dangerous mistake people make is assuming they know someone's value just by looking at them. That evening, guests gathered for a formal gala dinner. The atmosphere was elegant, sophisticated, and carefully designed to impress potential investors. Junseo arrived with Yuna, the glamorous socialite he had been presenting as his future wife. Several guests complimented them. Photographers took pictures. Investors smiled approvingly. Jasmine watched quietly from the sidelines. The pain still hurt. But strangely, not as much as before. Because she was beginning to see Junseo clearly. Not as the man she married, but as the man he had become. Across the room, Minjai couldn't stop watching her. Eventually, he approached. You should be sitting at one of these tables. Jasmine laughed softly. According to who? According to anyone with eyes. Before she could respond, a sudden commotion erupted. One of the largest investors attending the gala had discovered a major issue. Several financial documents contained conflicting information. The potential deal was worth hundreds of millions of dollars. If the problem wasn't solved quickly, everything could collapse. Panic spread through the room. Executives argued. Advisors blamed one another. Nobody seemed able to fix the problem. Then Jasmine stepped forward. May I see the documents? Several people looked confused. Some were even offended. But Minjai handed them to her. For 20 minutes, Jasmine reviewed every page. Then she looked up. I found the problem. She calmly explained the error, presented the solution, and outlined a strategy that protected every party involved. The room was stunned. One executive